I recently got a text message from a friend whose wife has been suffering from a chronic illness for something like a decade, and they've been trying to figure out what it is. They've never been able to figure it out. And I just want to read this to you right off my phone. He said, I uploaded my wife's blood work into one of our leading AI engines on Friday. It essentially diagnosed her as having a rare genetic defect that causes bone marrow failure. It's caused every single thing that's happened to her. She has every single symptom. It started at exactly at the same age of presentation. It's 10 people out of 1 million. There's absolutely no way this is not it. So wow, it's really an incredible example of what AI is already able to do just today. And we're just getting started. And this was one person putting his wife's data in, one of our consumer AI apps. And he's already been able to get that diagnosis. And that's going to help them tremendously. The key is the unlocking of the data, because the more data that AI has, the better it performs. And so, kudos to Dr. Oz, Secretary Kennedy.
Kudos to who? Dr. Oz. Who was promoting the microchip 6-7 years ago as the new healthcare medical device for you to use, and that can do so much more other things. Your wallet, right? Who was promoting it? Dr. Oz. What did he just say? Kudos to who? Dr. Oz and Secretary Kennedy. The two men are in charge of your health and human services and Medicare and Medicaid. All right? Two men responsible for that. If you can't see that the microchip is the mark of the beast, I don't know what to say. Truly, the Lord has blinded you.
For this pledge today, they were able to get 60 major companies across different sectors of.
They were able to get 60 major companies against 60 different sectors. Let me just go back to that.
Data, because the more data that AI has, the better it performs. And so, kudos to Dr. Oz, Secretary Kennedy.
Kudos to Dr. Oz and Secretary Kennedy. You couldn't make this shit up.
For this pledge today, they were able to get 60 major companies across different sectors.
60 major companies across different sectors to sign up to this. You can't see that the microchip is the end game here?
Of the economy to agree to unlock their data so that AI can use it to drive better patient outcomes. And this is, all due to your leadership and President Trump's leadership to put the American people's healthcare needs first. And I remember Dr. Oz, he was one of the first people to call.
And I remember Dr. Oz. Oh my G.
Me during the transition when the president announced that be AI czar, because he wanted to ask me about how AI could better be used in healthcare. So kudos to you, Dr. Oz, your passion.
Kudos to you, Dr. Oz, and your passions. And what is Dr. Oz's passion? What is Dr. Oz's passion? Hold on.
The latest breakthroughs. Turns out one of the biggest discoveries is actually this tiny. See how small that is? This little chip may be the next big thing, and it sounds like it's right from a sci-fi movie, but people all over the world are implanting these into their wrists. So I asked my producer, Dean, to find out more about this cutting-edge technology and what it could mean for your health.
Whether it's our smartphones, our watches, our fitness trackers, or our Bluetooth headphones, it's clear that technology is not just part of our lives, it's running them. It's how we buy things, watch things, how we date, stay safe, even how we travel. Paul? Cool. We're so attracted to our devices that they're basically becoming a part of our bodies. But what if they really could become a part of our bodies? Well, guess what? They can. Meet the RFID microchip. This tiny chip, which can be implanted into your wrist, yes, I did say wrist, uses short-range radio frequency identification, similar to the tech used to track your pets or your phone. Once implanted in your body, it could identify you as you pass through the airport, open the door to your home. It could even be used to buy groceries at the supermarket. Now, your driver's license, passport, keys, and wallet are all inside your body, contained in something the size of a grain of rice. I know it might sound like sci-fi, but it's not. 10,000 people have already been chipped, and the number is growing. The possibilities are limitless, especially when it comes to your health. Imagine you're rushed to the hospital without any identification, but with just one scan of your chip, doctors know your name, date of birth, medical history, insurance, blood type, allergies, even the medication you're taking.
This chip in your wrist won't just change your life, one day it might just save it. And that's why this little RFID microchip is the next big thing.
I believe it's Revelations 3 and 10. Revelation chapter 3 verse 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, right? I will also keep thee from where? From the hour of temptation, which is when the whole world goes digital, literally, or the majority of the world's gone digital, and the chip becomes the main player. It will start in something nice and lovely and cuddly and bubbly, which is health. And as I showed you already, it can be used for every other thing. So the hour of temptation is when the microchip goes global, just like what you heard Dr. Oz say. It's already gone global, which shall come upon all the world, not some of the world. This ain't just talking about America. Ain't just talking about the United Kingdom. It ain't just talking about China. It's talking about the whole world. To try them that dwells upon the earth. All right? It's going to come upon the whole world. What did Dr. Oz say? Remember, this was about 7 years ago. Now today he's in charge of all of that shit. You couldn't make this up. You couldn't make this up. That's what I say. You couldn't make this up. What does Dr. Oz say? Let's quickly hear what he says again.
Small that is. This little chip may be the next big thing. And it sounds like it's right from a sci-fi movie, but people all over the world are implanting these. And it sounds like it's right from a sci-fi movie, but people all over the world are implanting these. And it sounds like it's right from a sci-fi movie, but people all over the world are implanting these into their wrists. So I asked my producer, Dean, to find out more about this cutting-edge technology and what it could mean for your health.
About this cutting-edge technology and what it can mean for your health. All right? So this is what's going to come upon the whole world. That's why it says in verse 11, behold, Revelation chapter 3, verse 11, behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast, which thou hast, which is this 100% truth that's been taught from our apostles of Great Millstone going down, the elders, the bishops, the brothers, and the affiliate camps, teaching them 100% truth and understand that the microchip is part of the 100% truth. That no man take thy crown, your salvation. I mean, what more do you need to see? Scripture I'm thinking of now. I don't need to spend long on this. I just needed you to see this, man, to make you understand what's going on, man. He said, kudos to Dr. Oz, yeah? You've been on this long time, Dr.